Welcome back everyone, Meanpooh here, and today I got a new video for you. With the Battlefield 6 beta wrapping up this weekend, I wanted to see how it runs on my HP Victus, the refurbished Micro Center Special I picked up last year for just under $650. I got a review for that if you want to check it out. But anyway, it's rocking an Intel i7 13700HX with an RTX 4060 and 32 gigabytes of RAM. The laptop's panel is 16.1 inches at 1080p, but for this test, I pushed the game on an external 2560 by 1440 monitor. So if you run at 1080p on this internal screen, expect even better performance than what you see here. I'm using the Omen Gaming Hub set to performance with a negative 150 core voltage offset, and I've been using it since last year with no issues. I've already shared my beta impressions in the RTX 5090 video, so today is just going to be about the results that I got from playing the game, okay? Now, the map that I picked, which is one of my favorites, is Liberation Peak. The presets are, you already know, ultra, high, medium, and low, and I use native, DLSS quality, frame generation, and I kind of mixed them up a little bit. So if you're new, I'm just trying to find the best real-world playable setting using the RTX 4060 and i7 13700HX at 1440p, and just focusing on the average FPS and the 1% lows. Now these are the results that I got, and it's a lot to read and a lot to look at, so I'm just going to go over the most important data sets. Okay, medium plus DLSS quality with no frame gen, I got 76 FPS on average with 1% lows of 44. I think this is the standout setting right here. The 1% lows stay pretty high, which keeps input feel and frame pacing smooth, and the picture quality is clearly better than low. Moving on down, we got low plus DLSS quality, of course with no frame gen on, and I averaged 80 FPS with 45 FPS for the 1% lows. This has slightly higher numbers than the medium plus DLSS quality, but the visuals drop. If you're like in competitive gaming or something and you really don't care about image quality and you got to use this laptop, then would be probably a good option for you. Otherwise, medium would probably be a better experience. Moving on down, I got medium plus DLSS quality and frame gen on. 110 average for the FPS and 36 for the 1% lows. I would use this setting if you like seeing higher FPS, bigger averages. The 1% lows, they dip versus having the frame gen off, which is, it went from 44 to 36, which for most people that can translate to more micro stutters during the heavy scenes or, large explosions, because there's a lot in Battlefield 6. Moving on down, we got high plus DLSS quality and no frame gen. This averaged 56 for the FPS and 39 for the 1% lows. This setting is playable for most people, but it does fall under the 60 FPS mark. Most people want 60 nowadays, and if it's not, it's just not smooth to them, especially at 1440p. If you're aiming for that locked in feel, this ain't it, and it's probably better if you just went with medium. Lastly, we have ultra at 1440p, and I just don't think this is like quite the move for the 4060, not using this setting. Using ultra with DLSS quality and frame gen, it got 74 for the average FPS and 21 for the 1% lows, but the low is just it's too low. It's too low to have that smooth feel. Even though it looks like it's you can feel it a little bit while you're playing, that it's kind of struggling a little bit. So I don't think this setting would be suffice for someone. Now, playing at 1080p, it might be a different situation altogether, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. So with all the rounds that I've played and all the footage I've gathered, I do know this: DLSS quality almost always helps both average and 1% lows versus native. So if your machine is capable of using DLSS or FSR, go ahead and enable that. Now, frame generation, it boosts the average FPS, but it often reduces the 1% lows. And from what I've seen, when combined with DLSS, it lowers it even more and feels less consistent even though the frames per second on average is higher. So you're gonna have to just use your judgment while you're playing and kind of like determine which feels right for you in your situation. As I was playing the game, I noticed that my system stayed in the low 60s on both the CPU and GPU, and you know, sometimes peaking at around 72C, which is fantastic for a thin gaming laptop at 1440. And you know, I had the negative 150 millivolt undervolt, clearly helping keeping temperatures and clocks in a healthy window without any instability. So with all that, for the best settings that I could tell you to use would be, one, to use the medium preset, use DLSS quality, and leave frame generation off. And if you're using the HP Omen gaming hub, if you're using that, just set it to performance and set the undervolt to negative 150. Okay, this combo, it scored a 76 on average FPS, and for me, using these settings, and it's easy to do, and everything was super steady and great looking, especially at 1440p. I mean, like, if you absolutely have to run any of the other settings, I will probably switch it to 1080p on the internal panel. You'll get a big performance bump, and I would start with medium plus DLSS quality with frame gen off as a baseline, and then add frame gen and see what you will get. And I'm willing to bet that your FPS will go up. So in conclusion, with all that information I just put on the screen and told you about, I believe Battlefield 6 on this HP Victus with the i7-13700HX and the RTX 4060 at 1440p, and using the setting of medium and DLSS quality with frame gen off, I believe that's the sweet spot. It had a clean image, stable 1% lows, and it had good thermals. If you look at that, the thermals were like in the low 60s. I mean, like, just look at all the settings that I used. The thermals were great. Okay, perfect for a laptop. And that is from using the PTM 7950. When I first got the machine, I repasted it, and that was last year. So if you do that PTM repaste, you should be able to get the temperatures that I'm getting. Now, provided my room temperature stays at 72, okay, Fahrenheit. You have to take that in consideration. You can't expect those temperatures in a room that's like 85 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? Just throwing it out there. In my opinion, I do believe the game will run just fine at launch, and especially at 1080p, where you'll see even stronger numbers. Before I go, if you found this video helpful, just hit like, share, and drop a question below if you have any. And I'll see you in the next one.
We have maintained our advantage. Pilots are free to engage. lost objective Foxtrot.
Foxtrot has been secured by hostiles. Ammo!
Let's move!
Our troops have secured Poland to the enemy.
attack support on the marked objective. Base is clear. Pilots are free to engage. Objective Echo neutralized.
Appreciate it! Cheers! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go. Hit the dart!
But objective Delta.
Be advised, attack support needed on the marked objective.
Our forces are hitting Delta. We fight for the fucking out. Way.
Objective Echo neutralized. Be advised, attack support needed on the marked objective. We are still controlling the fight. Keep it going.
Let's go! Come on!
Ultra has been secured by hostiles. Objective Echo has been lost.
Let's go!
Be advised, we no longer control Objective Delta. Supporting the attack.
Hostiles now control Delta.
Enemy forces have taken Objective Charlie.
Thank you!
You're gonna make it! Hold on!
Secure Charlie.
Thanks!
Leaving Objective Charlie.
Right, Objective Charlie is now under our control.
Charlie.
Hostiles can seize Delta.
Let's move! Get some speed! Stop what you got! I'm here! Merci beaucoup!
Be advised, Foxtrot is under attack.
Attention, Objective marked. Support the attack.
move! Let's move! Come on!
Support is needed on the marked objective.
Hostiles are engaging objective Delta.
100,000 one match. Easy.
Break their hold. Move to attack the marked objective. We need to defend the marked objective. Keep the momentum. Hostile.
Let's move!
Visual confirmed on an enemy helo bearing north.
Man down!
Let's go! Let's move!
Be advised. Hostile. Our troops are attacking Alpha.
Objective Charlie has been lost.
Eyes.